said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, running back on the move. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run play action. Running to Green. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. With jet sweep pass. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
On the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles! Play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Avent. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working on the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Seminoles are in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone. And saved a touchdown at least for now.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run it. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback.
Touchdown, Noles! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They're going back to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Rides the back on the option, the give. There he goes. He's up to 86 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. From the gun, the ground game. Makes it past the marker. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Noles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff to the single back. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got enough space. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into execution. It's offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Got the 1st down and more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Real. Job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. To the ground with the back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Takes the handoff. It's Hernandez. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Field goal is good. And the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And the Noles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He's out past the 35. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the punt hits at the... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Can't get him to the ground. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be 4th. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable. easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the ball swept out. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. They're dealing with a second and long. The quarterback's just going to take a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After this, it'll be a wrap. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It was vitriolic, it was intense, and it went to the Seminoles as Florida State will dine on Gator after winning in this rivalry matchup. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA.